and Mag did exactly what, you know, I said that's... Mag did what I said, you know, you don't want in a team fight. And Tempest, you know, gets in there and forces it, and then Mag's off the screen comes in, blink ults, and then gets a stun, interrupts Tempest, and then 5 of those heroes are taking Mag's full ult. So that's why I was disputing the Tempest pick earlier. But yeah, I don't know if you guys caught it, because I don't know what cut in and what cut out.
Actually, that came in clear as a bell before the game. So, yeah, I mean, that was just obvious, like you said. It's almost, you know, it's like, wow, I can't believe exactly how right you were with that. I would hope maybe the positioning would have been a little bit better by 5, but like you said, Mag ult just hit 4 of those guys because Tempest forced the fight. You pump around him, and Mag's going to deal 1,000 damage at level 16 to everybody, so...
And I mean, that with Con
over here, go ahead, Sinch.
Sorry, Con stating that earlier, the numbers he was running really smart about it all. Soul Reaper and Mag in that position. If you can keep the Reaper up and Mag gets that ult in that spot on the team fights with Tempest going, you're just gonna rip through with just those 2 heroes alone. Having the extra 3 heroes is just the icing on the cake.
Now, my question here is, I noticed Corrupt Disciple has the Firebrand and the Frostburn. The movement speed does not stack, so he was getting that item purely for the stats and the attack speed.
Oh no, he's going Geometer's Bane. That's what he's doing.
Oh, will the Geometer's Bane? Yes, it will, won't it?
It won't stack the move, but it should. He just wants the illusions for the pushing.
Images. Yeah.
You know what? I actually think I think that it actually will stack. We'll see, but actually that was a really good point. You're right. He is going to go Geometer's Bane, so I'm just used to the ultimate orb coming in first. That's my mistake, guys.
I think it kind of just plays precedence, like it takes the highest and goes with it. So I think Geo's is like 10 or 12, and then this is 14. So I think it doesn't, but it might.
Very nice Soul Reaper just using Void Talisman to great effect there. Pops it and then TP's out. He's in no danger at all then.
Now the Void Talisman. Oh, go ahead.
Just Tempest and Plague Rider have Sleep Boots, which is odd on a support hero. As I say that, Magnus is going in on Tempest now, blinked in and stunned, so Tempest looks like he's going to run away. And he's quite happy.
Mag
yeah, we see a Vindicator ult turn off here. Mag barely even has mana for a stun now. Soul Reaper, oh, Tempest hitting a huge ult, catching 3 people in it. Swiftblade gonna come back alive here and probably pick up all of them, I want to say. Oh, I think Line of Sight killed his ult, that or he used them all already, but Tobacco coming in there and just monstering it up off of the Token of Life. Mag needs to get out, needs to try and come back and hit, you know, blink out, dude. Get back to your base.
Is this game?
I think
He's gonna have to hit a blink ult. Yeah, right? He's gonna... Oh, what a... Wow. Tobacco's just so buff right now, but Mag has to hit, you know, a Mania Sand King ult to stop this push. There's not much you can do right here.
Mania will make you proud here, hopefully.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, MYM Mania in a big and like top tier game ended up hitting a huge ult that stopped, I believe, like 4 heroes pushing or something like that. You said, Jordan?
I don't know. Mania's just sick. It was. He's so many times he does that shit. Never really surprises me anymore.
I hear you. In Con, you saying something?
No, I was just laughing at Mania. I think I saw that. But he's always doing stuff like that. He's a pretty amazing player. But Harkon's played on Swiftblade. Oh wow, that counters Soul Reaper. Wow, that's awesome. Because Void Talisman makes you immune to physical damage, and you take extra magic damage. So I'm not sure if that's why he got it, or just
if
got
he
it because,
uses,
you know,
if he uses that with his ult, is it gonna do 50 mana every time, or is it gonna go off, or what?
I don't know. If he,
I've actually never
I
seen
believe
this
it's
before, so.
I believe it because it's technically just a physical nuke, unless he's attacking between his nukes of his ult. I believe it'll stay physical on his ult. Like Con88 said, I believe he got the Harkins Blade just to pick off Soul Reaper that much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dude, it does a lot of damage. I don't care what anybody says. Harken's Blade is just a great item. But usually you see some form of armor on Soul Reaper, and in this case we just see a Void Talisman. I'm trying to see if there's anybody on their team that is getting a lot of armor. I can't really find it. No, it doesn't seem like it. See, if they had Demonic Breastplate on somebody and had armor boots, and you know what I mean, like they were stacking really hardcore physical armor, I could see the Harken's Blade easily trying to penetrate that.
Wow, this Vindy is just farmed up.
He actually was a solo bottom against the Demented Shaman Swiftblade lane, and he shut them down so hard.
I look at Vinny like 1600 life almost. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's done pretty well with his ult so far, I'd say. The one thing I noticed is he has not been able to cancel Tempest ult, which is basically the main reason why they got him. His ults usually come at different times in different situations. What I would say is Five does a good job forcing the ults out of Vindicator and then using Tempest ult afterwards. Someone blinked in. Tobacco ulting, picking off 2 heroes already. Did he just eat through?
That was, I don't know.
Did he just eat through a curse ult? Tempest blinking in, picking up Soul Reaper.
I have no idea. That was.
He just went in and killed people.
Yeah, everybody was so spread there. That was weird.
It's like
that was unbelievable.
Yeah, but like Magnus blinked in, and there was no support from the rest of the Czech at all. Like no support. Magnus blinked in, Magnus dies, and Silencer ult goes off, and Swiftblade just runs into the base and starts rifling people, and obviously they're going to die pretty fast because it's the biggest one ever. And he just rifles 4 people dead, and he's allowed to do that for 8 seconds. I don't know. I don't really know. I think, you know, Czech 6 were still in that game before they lost that team fight there, but it's something I wouldn't expect that from Czech 6, to be honest.
The Geo's move speed isn't stacking, by the way.
Correct. Yeah, I was about to mention that. All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get Angry Testy in here for an interview. You guys talk about the game, man. Tell me what you guys thought.
Well, if I saw it, maybe I'd commentate a little bit more.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It's good to see Five back on top of things, I suppose. What can you say? Really, Tobacco was pretty pivotal, I think, in the victory. He played really well throughout the whole game. He farmed really well. He had nice. His item build I thought was really good, going for Harken's Blade, ensuring that he can get that Soul Reaper down, regardless of Soul Reaper's items. Sloppy play, I think, on some parts from Czech 6. You know, Chu didn't play his best. That last team fight, obviously, I don't know, it was a disaster. Anything else to say?
I think Matt's trying to get Angry Testy. I know he's still here, but since I haven't really seen it, which is unfortunate, where do you think Czech 6 went wrong, Con?
Okay, well, I think it's I'm being really harsh for Czech 6. I think they played really well.
It's okay. Everybody they're always at the top. So I mean,
yeah.
Criticism, you know, is.
Yeah. It's like they didn't do anything specifically wrong. Five, you know, Five owning that bottom lane with Angry Testy and who was it? Looped. They did really, really well in that lane. I think they went, like, in total they had 6 kills and no deaths between them. That was pretty much it. And
the Vindy lane got beat up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And it's like they were ganking a Cursed and Soul Reaper lane, which is probably the strongest defensive lane in the game, as I was saying earlier. And they ganked it about 6 times, or they got 6 kills out of it. Like, and there was a lot of switching lane going on there to try and get Chu some farm, but it didn't work out for him because when he moved bottom, Swiftblade was ripping him to pieces as well. So I think.
All right, it looks like I'm talking with. I'm sorry to cut you off, Wildebeest, and let's see if he can get in here.
Cool.